NCIS, Daniela Ruah, Vanessa Lachey to cross over for franchise's 1000th episode exclusive. The Los Angeles and Pearl Harbor offices will be represented when CBS' well-watched NCIS franchise airs its 1000th episode in a few weeks. TV Line has learned exclusively that both Daniela Ruah, who played Special Agent Kenzie Blydeeks throughout NCIS Los Angeles 14-season run, and Vanessa Lachey, who currently leads the NCIS Hawaii team as Special Agent in Charge Jane Tennant, will appear during that milestone hour, which will air as the Monday, April 15 episode of NCIS. Though neither Kenzie nor Jane will appear in person alongside the DC-based NCIS team, I am hearing the characters' appearances will nonetheless be quite fun. Also appearing during the episode, as first reported by TV Line's Inside Line column, will be director Leon Vance's son Jared, to be played this time around by Spence Morkay, All-American, Superman and Lois. The NCIS franchise's 1000th episode, Everything We Know. Previewing the franchise's 1000th installment, NCIS co-showrunner David North told TV Line during our recent set visit, "One of our own beloved characters is going to end up in grave danger, and you're going to see all of the different franchises brought into this in a little bit of a different way." Added co-showrunner Stephen D. Bender, "There will be a personal storyline, and this one will circle around Director Vance, played by NCIS vet Rocky Carroll. Along the way, fans can be assured, we're going to play plenty of homage to the past," said North, "and scatter some Easter eggs for longtime fans of the show," Bender added. "If you're watching it in 4K, you might have to blow some things up," the EP quipped, "but they're going to be there." Ruah has not strayed far from the NCIS verse since filming her final scenes as NCIS LA's Kenzie a little over a year ago. Most recently, she directed the March 4 episode of NCIS and the April 15 NCIS Hawaii, aka the franchise's 1001st episode, titled, The Next 1000. "If I get asked to play Kenzie again, I will certainly figure it out at the time," Ruah told TV Line toward the end of NCIS LA's run. "It could make sense. Why not, right?" Ruah's NCIS LA co-star LL Cool J, of course, is currently reprising his role as Sam Hanna on NCIS Hawaii. Lachey's Tennant, meanwhile, has popped up on the NCIS mothership thrice before, as part of a pair of two show crossovers, in March and then September 2022, and in the January 2023 free show crossover event that also folded in NCIS LA. NCIS video. Brian Dietzen cheers wonderful Weatherly cameo, shares hidden David McCallum Easter eggs. Now that NCIS Ducky tribute episode has aired, the CBS procedural is pulling the behind-the-scenes curtain back on the hour's very special guest, Michael Weatherly. On Tuesday morning, CBS dropped on Instagram a series of BTS images from Monday's special episode, which bid a fond farewell to Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard and, in turn, his portrayer, late cast member David McCallum. And on Tuesday afternoon, TV Line was on set for the filming of the NCIS franchise's 1000th total episode, where we invited cast member Brian Dietzen, who co-wrote the Ducky tribute with EP Scott Williams, to break down the surprise cameo. At episode's end, Jess and the others gave Jimmy a moment alone in the lab. Moments later, Special Agent Anthony Dinozzo, played by series vet Weatherly, came strolling in. After gifting Jimmy with a black bounty that he had picked up en route to the States, Tony did his best Dr. Mallard voice while vividly recounting a Ducky-like anecdote. Tony then assured Jimmy that when we die, it's not just stories we leave behind, as had been said earlier, but also the people whose lives we touched. In the video above, Dietzen talks about how wonderful it was to hear that familiar voice break up Jimmy's solitude. Dinozzo wasn't there just to honor the loss of Ducky. He was also showing up for his friend, explains Dietzen. Deason then goes on to tally at least 3 Easter eggs that were scattered throughout the episode as nods to McCallum's previous roles in TV's The Man from UNCLE and the film The Great Escape. Did you catch them all? Peruse all of the BTS images, including one featuring NCIS, LA alum Daniela Ruah, who as we speak is directing the franchise 1001st episode, Episode 7 of NCIS, Hawaii Season 3.